Hey guys, it's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for checking out this video on my soccer system. I wanted to go ahead and break it down for you guys. You'll hear me mention using my soccer system on time to time in an episode, so I just wanted to give you guys a nice thorough breakdown of what it is. My soccer system was all about increasing our win probability on a bet. We know that in any sport besides soccer, there's only a 50% chance of winning our bet, right? So you got NFL, baseball, hockey, basketball, and so forth. One team's either going to win, and the other team, or the other team's going to win. So you have a 50-50 chance of winning that bet. Soccer is a little bit different. You only have a 33% chance of winning that bet when you're betting on the money line, because you have a win, loss, or draw scenario. So my soccer system is all about placing a bet on 2/3 of those probabilities, which will then increase your chance of winning the bet from 33% to 66% chance. And then also on a just a normal money line, comparing it to those other top sports, you'll go from 50% to 66%, so you get another 16% greater chance of right there. So how does it work? Well, first I do my investigation, do my research. After studying analysis, I find a matchup that I like. The teams have to be, there will be one team that'll kind of be slightly better than the other. Let's say in the standings, it'll be separated by a few spots on the table in soccer. And what will happen is, after I do all my research and analysis, I'll find that even though the odds by the sports books may suggest that there's a wider gap in disparity between the two clubs, I actually think it's going to be a lot better and more competitive matchup, than what the odds makers give it. And then for the system, it's the team who's the more perceived as the underdog by the sports book. That's the team that I actually think has a better chance of maybe getting a result in that game. So after I do all that, this is what we do. And then lastly, you have to have the odds at plus 210 or greater to make this system work. So if the odds, looking at a sports book aren't even plus 210 or greater, then it can't even be under consideration. So here, I've got this example right here. You can see this is an example. This is Norwich versus West Ham. And in this example, you can see that that West Ham is favored just due to the odds. The return on the investment is going to be smaller for West Ham as opposed to Norwich. And in this matchup, let's just say we believe that Norwich has a really good chance of getting a result, whether that be the win or the draw. We just feel like Norwich will get some points out of this soccer game. So whatever your unit bet size is, you want to put half on the win and half on the draw. Therefore, you're still risking overall, you're still going to risk one unit, which is key there, because we don't want you guys putting more than one unit on any particular bet. So you're still risking one unit. You're just going to split it in half between the win or the draw. So for this example, if we just use a $100 better, because that's what the sports books use as when they're making their odds, they're basing it on a $100 sports better. If we put half of that unit, so if we put $50 on Norwich at plus 260, that'll yield a profit of $130. But now you have to subtract $50 because the draw bet is obviously not going to win, because the draw bet's not going to win because the Norwich win bet did hit. So you subtract $50, and this bet will get you a net profit of $80. Flip it over to the other side, put the other half unit, the $50 on the draw. We can see those odds are at plus 265. That would get you a winnings of $132.50. Again, you have to subtract $50 because this time the draw hits, but your win bet doesn't hit. So this would yield a net profit of $82.50. Look, guys, soccer's a really tough sport to bet on, mainly because of the probability is reduced from 50% all the way down to 33%. So again, this system is all about increasing your probability, giving you a greater chance of winning, but it does obviously reduce your payouts just a little bit. But I'll take a little bit of a reduced payout for a significantly higher, greater chance to win the bet and have a better probability to win that bet. As of now, I've been using this soccer system for the past 2 seasons, and it's winning at an 84% success rate. You can see the advantage there. Instead of only placing the money line bet on one of the 3 scenarios and having 33%, me covering 2 of the things, we get 66%. And as I just said, over the 2 years, we're winning our bets at 84% so far. So we're doing really well there. Hopefully that gives you a better explanation of my soccer system and breaks it down a little bit for you guys. If you still, are a little uncertain and have some additional questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here for you guys. All right, more importantly, let's go cash some winning bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you next time.